they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stay woke, take notes. Shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creative. Negative plays is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
Watch out.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and inches.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up.
Outside.
3rd and short. Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's on Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, break. Here we go. Cover, yellow, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Check,
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Philip. 18. Watch out. Up.
he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Get set. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 35, here's second down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. To throw is Purdy. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Watch out!
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down. Down at the 30-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got it, trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of.
Get set, get set.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they're going to chance. talk things over after picking up that first down. Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. They run once more with McCaffrey. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 2 on the play.
So a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Check right. Down. Cut.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is third down.
Okay, ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Watch out now. 6, 38.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
6 yards.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
10 at the 47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get set.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Arnold and McKinney in there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
What's up? Yellow.
1st and 10. Purdy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black 4. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the veteran, Mike Owenu. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Red, 38. Cut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Taswood to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, set. 45. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll give it here to Judkins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
First and 10.
Ready. Clock 40. Ready.
Here's Judkins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Third and 6.
Bill Green. Come on, set. Red, 38.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Get set. 21. 18. Watch out. 12. Stop.
Rather start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Stop.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Schlesinger on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's complete to Pearsall. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Now Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Arnold Ebiketie. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rdfl, corner. Outside.
The third quarter begins with a run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Messenger on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30-yard
Ball on the
line.
30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Item back.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get the first down. But past the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Outside.
Purdy to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Right around, sir. Box.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And that is incomplete. Jabril Peppers in coverage, able to knock that one away.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
18.
Now Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he'll get about
The most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down, they need 3.
Get set. Go ahead. 18. Watch out.
Throwing is Purdy. This one not quite on target. Had him too much. That one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third down and 3. He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Play action. Here's Purdy. That one is caught beyond the pylon. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Blue.
Throwing now on first and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's quickly out to Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands.
For Redkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one taken in by Hyatt. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is, there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Get set. Buckle up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
11.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go.
Get set.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Outside. Line around up. Hdfl, corner.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get set. 18, watch out. Smoke, yellow. Undercut.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Outside. Right there. 18.
There's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go here. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Complete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set, get set. What is he? What's up?
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Come on here with McCaffrey. And the strength on display, rarely can tackle it for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Purdy now on second down. Moving outside the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Third and short, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. Going deep downfield for Judy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Ready. Black 40.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
the 42 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Right, 97. Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Going deep downfield for Judy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Set, ready. Set, blue, 32. Ready.
Now, on 32, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
6, Mega, 33, yellow. Set, cut. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. They'll look to throw again. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Down. Set.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Michael Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. 50, green. Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Set. 10, what?
They'll drop to throw. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Over the middle and caught by Judy. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Outside. Watch out.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. As they take a knee, the Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The 49ers out for the punt. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.